What up? What up? What's up? What's going on? What's the deal? What is the deal? All right. Let me let me go over. Let's go over this. Let me go over this one game right here. This last game. I was so busy today, man. But life happens. Oh, stop. Excuse me. Let me go over this game. Let me go over this one game here, and then I'll give you guys what I like. I ain't gonna hold you up, right? So, um, first and foremost, what game is that? Mm, that is that Milwaukee and San Francisco game here. Let's take a quick look at it. Okay. Um, who we got here? Mm, versus a lefty. Get the lefty up there. Righties. Um, Jackson Churio hitting righties really good this week. Mm, Um, this month, this year rather. Let's get Milwaukee up there. Jackson Churio looks good just versus righties and lefties. I'm sorry, lefties in general. I will get the pitch mix up there. The slider, which he's throwing 51% of the time, and then the fastball. Not a big fan of this ballpark here. So let's get the slider up here. And then let's get this fastball up here. They haven't seen. I guess they haven't seen a lot of uh, a lot of lefties, right? But Jackson Churio definitely like somebody I can get. I can look at there. Reese Hoskins got a bomb within the last week. He's 2 for 4. That's somebody you can look at there for power. He's probably cooking. I think he's got 2 bombs in the last week. Um, Jackson Churio's got everything to go. The barrel ain't there, and he is striking out a ton. Who was that? Ray. All right, so let's go run a check on Robbie Ray real quick. Let me see. Milwaukee, 79 WRC plus. Hmm. 22% K rate. Hmm. Okay. Well, uh, hmm. Robbie Ray walking the shit out of people, man. 5-4-1. Can't do that. He's giving up 4 bombs. Hmm. Can't give up the walks. Hmm. Okay. 3 of those bombs came to righties, and lefties hitting them too. Hmm. Jackson Terrio, lefty. In general, Bryce Terrain and Cy Frelick, both of those guys hitting lefties. Cy Frelick ain't striking out. That's in general with no pitch mix. Last 7 days, Christian Yelik's 2 for 5. Get the pitch mix up there, which would be the fastball and the slider, fastball. Also, you know what? Um, I'm gonna have to go back real quick to the righties, and I'm gonna have to adjust that. Put another pitch up there. It was the fastball, slider, changeup. Fastball, changeup, slider. Reese Hoskins. Reese Hoskins and Churio. Hoskins got a bomb. He's 4 for 7 off this pitch mix in the last few days. Hoskins, Churio. Okay. Hoskins and Churio. Okay. He's got 2 bombs lately. Hoskins. Now I'll flip over to the lefties. And the lefties fastball 56% of the time. Nope, wait. Slider 51% of the time. Slider. Frelick. I ain't gonna be on here for so long. So whoever's here with me, man, drop a like, please. That helps me. That help my video get out to other folks. That'll be fire. Let me know I ain't doing it for nothing. Let's get that. Let's get that fastball up there by itself. Okay. Okay. Now let's go back to throwing back up there together. South Philly, he ain't striking out. A hit or so, you know, I can talk off of that. Yelich is gonna be Yelich, man. He's an okay baseball player. I mean, he's a good baseball player. He's just gonna be Yelich, right? So that's where we at with that situation. Frelick, you're looking for him to get on base some type of way. He's got 20% walk rate. Not a big sample size though, but Yelich has been walking too. And you see Robbie Ray has been walking the shit out of motherfuckers. So, you know, that's an avenue we can explore. So Frelick, um, I'll look at Frelick. I'll throw Frelick. I mean, if I'm looking at lefties, I'm looking at Frelick. I'm looking at Christian Yelich. And I'm look righties, I'm looking at Hoskins and Terrain, right? So you got Terrain at 1.5 hits. I ain't even gonna throw Yelich up there. He is who he is, right? And then take a look at these. Quinn Priester. Barrel is up. Hard hit is up. 53% ball. Ground ball rate. Hmm. Tyler Fitzgerald sold the shit out of me the other day, man. I had a plus. I was almost a plus 4,000. I needed him to get a hit, a run, or RBI. I'm still thinking about that shit. Walks are up on the sinker. See, he's doing the sinker what? 52% of the time, followed by a slider at 33. They look good versus that sinker. I tell you that. Uh, Diamond's got a bomb. They look really good versus that sinker. So who doesn't like a sinker, right? Let me go with the slider, which would be the next pitch at 33. I'll put the slider up there by itself real quick. Yikes. They are not like that slider. Wilmer Flores got a bomb on it. Uh Boy, look at all that strikeouts. All right, so because that sinker and slider make up 80 about 86% of the pitches he throws. Put them together. Chapman's got a big walk percentage there. He also has a bomb. Um, Flores has got two bombs there with a 14% walk rate. Mm, Flores, hmm, he's interesting. I don't know. This could be a sign of these bats waking up, but I'll throw the last pitch up there. Um, Cutter at 12%. Add a little fuel to the flyer there. Tyler Fitzgerald's lights up then. Flores still lit. Fitzgerald, 4 for 7. Adamas, 4 for 7. 3 for 9. Ramos. And that's all that's this week. I mean, all that's this week, last 7 days. Adamas and Fitzgerald got a bomb. Fitzgerald owed me, man. Straight up. He owed me. Nice switch. This ballpark is weird too, man. It's big. Ramos at night, his K percentage is down. Isolated power is down. His K percentage is down. Flores at night, his K percentage is at 0. Mm. All right, let's look at these lefties. Fitzgerald, Flores. I mean, we got a bunch of good hitters over there. I just can't talk off any of them. Versus lefties in general with no pitch mix, Jung Ho Lee and Mike Yaz. Both of those guys like lefties with no pitch mix, just on the season, just versus left hand pitching. Young Ho Lee, 283. Mike Yaz, 348. He batting 348. So, what are we throwing to the lefties here? Quinn Priester, K percentage is down, walk percentage is up, line drive, fly ball is down. We'll see what's going to happen. Cutter, sinker, changeup, curve. Cutter. So with the pitch mix up there, Mike Yaz and Jung Ho Lee, it's kind of low. Man, my fault, man. I ain't gonna be that long though. I'm finna get out of here right now after this. Gotta go to work. But hopefully y'all can hear me better. But I guess it's the same old song though, man. Young Ho Lee and Mike Yass, they look good versus pitch mix. Young Ho Lee, I mean Mike Yass got a big walk rate here. A small sample size though, man. But you know, he had walked a few times at 38%. So that's one thing you could look at there. The walk rate for the pitchers up. I always got to point out walks because walks are like plus 100 all the way up to like plus 350, plus 300 and shit, man. So, you know, it's definitely something to look out for. Just go check your walk odds, and you'll be like, oh, no wonder he talked about those walks, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? So I will add in nothing super spectacular though. I do think they can get some hits though. Never know, man. I'm just gonna turn the other cheek on what that motherfucking Tyler Fitzgerald did to me the other night, man. That was crazy. And who else was that? Flores. Now, at times, I can't talk you off the big bats over there because at times, you know, the other guys, you know what I'm saying, Flores, you know, Ramoses and Chapmans and shit, they looked good at certain times too, man. So, you know, but you know, you can put those guys and you know, you just gotta decipher through it. I don't know if I'll even get to one of these guys, but they, you know, these guys a baseline hit. These are just batters that are in good spots. Y'all know the deal already, right? Y'all know the deal already. um versus the pitch mix and stuff like that, and handedness. Um, what am I gonna do here? I mean, I asked Pine Jackson. Let me see. Where's my today? Okay. I asked them for their top home run plays today. So they already took an L, but it is what it is, right? Man, I came close to a three pick yesterday. Hit 2 for 3. Kerry Carpenter did everything but hit a bomb, man, and I think he got hurt. So we got to keep an eye on that Kerry Carpenter situation because if he's playing today, going right back to the well, right? So before I get into these, let me refresh this. Let me refresh these lineups just to see who's in these lineups, right? No, none of these lineups are out right now. Oh, so Miami and Cincinnati. I got something to say about this game. Let me look at this Cincinnati. Friedel, McLean, Cruz, Hayes, Lux, Fraley. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. So I asked them for their home run picks. Um, my mouse is still acting up on me. I might have to stop at Walmart and get a brand new one. Rafael Devers, he didn't get there. Aaron Judge. Now today, these plays are kind of chalky. Today is a smaller slate, so it is what it is. Um, one or two of these guys were on my personal bomb list or whatever the case may be. I'll get to that in a second, but we'll keep it moving. Fernando Tatis has been phenomenal this year, right? Alonso's been phenomenal. Marcel Ozuna, he's one of my favorites today. He's one of the guys I would put in my parlay. I want to say, yeah, for sure. So I didn't go through the whole slate with you all, but I did go through it, right? So drop a like for me. Drop a like for me. I'm gonna give you these bats, right? Um, so, I mean, Gabriel Arias, he fell in the hit category. If he's in the lineup, then okay, right? I couldn't talk you off a hit for him. Grisham, I'm gonna have to take him down. He's on the parent list or whatever because he was gonna be right. Man, shout out to Grisham, hit that bomb yesterday, boy. Woo lead off joint. We was all over that. But yeah, I would right back to the well. But I don't think he's playing. There's a paternity list. Judge might hit 3 today, right? Not off the not off the not because of the spot. Just I think he hit a bomb yesterday, and I think they called it foul or something like that. But the odds are so low, I didn't really want to put him up there. I mean, 200, but it is what it is. Eddie De La Cruz, Gavin Lux, Jake Fraley, Austin Hayes, right? Man, Austin Hayes been back since like the 14th or the 15th or something like that. But boy, oh boy, does he look good. He hit the gates running. So he's pretty green. I like him. At times Fraley popped out. Gavin Lux, now don't pay attention to the under and all that shit. Don't pay attention to that. These batters are in good spots. I got them up there because they're in good spots. Ellie De La Cruz, I don't mind any of these guys, right? If I'm taking anybody for a bomb, it would probably be Cruz and Hayes. If Kerry Carpenter plays, I'm going back to the well for a bomb for him. Riley Green, I mean, I couldn't talk you off a hit or anything like that. Fernando Tatis is he's on the up and ups, right? He's on the another level type shit. Manny Machado, he can go today too. But I would probably look at him for like hits, runs, and RBIs because of the spot that he's in. Uh, 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 Gavin Sheets will probably be hitting in. He might be hitting in that 4 or 3, that 4 hole, and I couldn't talk off his hits, runs, and RBIs. Gavin Sheets, Bryce Harper, man, and Schwarber, Real Muto, Castellanos. So, how would I rank these? I had them. Long story short, I had out of the 4, I had uh, Castellanos number 4, Real Muto number 3, and that's probably how it was. Harper, Schwarber, Real Muto, Castellanos. If I'm looking for a bomb, it's gonna be Harper or Schwarber, or you can bet them both straight up. Alonzo, bomb squad. Um, Vientos, he's been on one, right? Soto, I ain't gonna say honorable mention. He looked okay. Lindor looked good, man, on the up and ups, right? So I would rank these guys: Alonso, Lindor, Vientos, Soto for today. Now, looking at this Atlanta team is reminding me of they're giving me Seattle vibes. I told you guys about that yesterday. A lot of the time that Seattle got so much power, what it's gonna be is Seattle on the road is gonna be dangerous, right? Because of that ballpark that they play in is so big, right? And see, they got some power over there in Seattle, bro. Like whatever. And these guys, you know, these guys are monstrous too. It just taking them a while to come around. I forgot how I ranked these guys, but I'm gonna tell you, I got Olsen up there because he didn't look as good as didn't look that good, but it's Olsen, right? Like it's Olsen, so don't be surprised if his ass go crazy or whatever case may be. Um, Ozzy, I liked Ozzy. Ozuna, number one out of all of them. Murphy looked great. If I had to rank these guys, it would be in this order: Olsen, Ozuna, Murphy. Both of those guys are bomb candidates. Ozzy, then Olsen, like he's being that cleanup spot, just cleaning all that shit up. Remember, when we just bet on them, the game day before yesterday, Olsen was the top guy. We took him Olsen for a bomb. First crack, boom, gone, right? It was Olsen. It was the 4, 5, 6 hole. It was Olsen, damn, Harris, and somebody else. Either way it go, I mean, that's how I rank those guys. Donovan is probably the only guy that I liked over there. Now you got Arenado still got a 0% K rate versus the pitch mix. Donovan looks so great, right? I think he's got a hit in every game except for 2. So if you want to look at him for a hit, be my guest. I would you would have to be precise at how you want to do these things because if you don't think these teams can manufacture runs, then hits, runs, and RBIs might not be the play. Donovan looks great. If I had to rank that game, it would be Donovan would probably be the number one bat, followed by Ozuna. Just as far as getting a hit and getting on base type shit. Springer, Vladdy, Bo, in that order. If I had to take any one of these 3 guys for a bomb, it would be Springer. Springer's got a bomb off this guy already. I'm not counting that. Springer's shit looked green as fuck. I'm telling you that right now. Vladdy looked green. Vladdy was green, and I think it was that sinker or that cutter. They love that, right? They love that, right? So that's there you have that. Bo Bichette, get on base type of dude, hit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about today, but sometimes you can look at Bo Bichette for 2 hits. We just looked over this game, right? For those who all were with me, we just looked over this game. Um, drop a like for me for the people who haven't. But Reese Hoskins, you can look at him for power, getting on base or power. He's got 2 bombs, 1 bomb versus pitch mix within the last week, and probably like 2 bombs within the last week. Bryce Terrain, just a guy, he can get on base, whatever case may be. Sal Frelick, those guys are in play, at least for a hit. Now, Yelich, he's not on the list, but he damn sure can play some baseball. We already know. Jung Ho Lee, um, I got him up there twice. Young Ho Lee, Tyler Fitzgerald looked good. Wilmer Flores looked good in some spots. He got 2 bombs versus pitch mix, 1 within the last week, I want to say. Now, I'm not ruling out Ramos, Fitzgerald and those guys, they in play. But, it'll be something. If those guys show up and add to what these guys can potentially do tonight, then we could probably, if that's what you could probably feel, I could probably see like some runs being put up here in this spot. Maybe you can probably get an over spot. I don't know what the line is looking like or nothing, but it is what it is, right? So those are the bats. Those are the home run plays from Jackson. Those are the bats. Now I got a thought or two on some of these games here. Let me see. Maybe 1 or 2 of these games. I got a thought, and I'm out of here. I think Boston gonna win this game. No, it's over with. No, but yeah, let me see. Mm, mm, Cincinnati, right? Now, this Miami team, there were some bats, right? There's some bats here, right? I couldn't pinpoint them because I don't bet with these guys. But I'm gonna tell you, Wagaman. Oh, so what's name not in the lineup? I looked at these. It looked like these guys can hit lefties, man. I mean, I seen it was WRC plus probably about 110, but I don't know what I want to say because you got Lodolo on the other side. Lodolo ain't been having the K's, bro. But man, just long story short, Miami could probably be pesky in this spot, right? They could probably be pesky in this spot. That's what I want to say. Lodolo, outs open up at 17 and a half. Miami, they K rate is around 20%, 21%, good for about 17th to 18th or some shit like that. So, just keep an eye on this. What's the line? 8? Keep an eye on this situation. Max Meyer's been pitching good, but I do still like some of these bats versus his pitch mix. We'll see what he's gonna do. 8 with the Nola and McGill. I'm not good with sides and I'm not good with totals, but something was telling me this game probably could have crept over. Don't shoot the messenger. I expect Atlanta to win this game. They are already minus 198 favorites, so you know it is what it is. I do expect them to win this game. Win this 8 miles an hour out for whatever that's worth. Um, I couldn't. Houston looked terrible versus this pitch mix. They looked bad, very bad versus this pitch mix, which Gosman is throwing that fastball really a lot, man, like 50% to righties and lefties. But I still couldn't really find nobody that I really liked versus that shit. But I couldn't find a Houston bat. Pena was the only one that I could think about getting to. But the righties, surprisingly, their K percentage was up high as fuck. The righties. So Kevin Gossman might get up there and get him some strikeouts. I did not check his pitch mix. I forgot about Priester, but Robbie Ray had been walking, folks. He ain't been going deep into games. Those walks can get your ass in trouble, right? So it is what it is. With that being said, um, I'll give you guys another glimpse of the bats again. Um, if I'm doing a home run parlay right now, I'm putting shit. I put my foot in my mouth with that shit. Uh, Tatis should be in there, like number one. He should be in there, right? Harper should be in there. I want to go to Schwarber because it's been a while, right? Alonso should be in there. Uh, I can make a case for Lindor. Ozuna and Murphy. Don't be surprised if they go Bond. Olsen, honorable mention. Springer. Springer might go yard today. Um, Hoskins. He's got the power over there. I'm still waiting on Tyler Fitzgerald, right? But those are some of the bats right there. Those are the bats. Austin Hayes, De La Cruz, and then there's Jackson plays right there. Just remember, use code DEEBETS, all caps, D Bets 25 for 25% off your purchase with Jackson. I'm out of here, guys.